I'm a guy boy, so I like my sun, I like the heat, I like my food.
You always come back home. Why are you so passionate about African storytelling?
Oh, wow. Africa's storytelling is everything.
Tell us a little bit about your childhood. I know that you were born in Mexico but grew up in Kenya. So do you have any favourite memories of Kenya growing up?
Have you ever watched a Hollywood movie and suddenly paused like, wait, this actor is African? You've been watching blockbusters, binging series, and cheering for heroes. Not knowing Africa has been supplying Hollywood with premium-grade talent this whole time. Today, we're counting down the top 10 Hollywood celebrities from Africa, and trust me, the deeper we go, the more you'll wonder how Hollywood ever functioned without this lineup. Some of these stars were born straight out of Johannesburg, Lagos, Nairobi. Others were born elsewhere, but carry pure African DNA. The type of heritage that activates on camera like Bluetooth connecting automatically. Either way, they represent the continent with every role, every award, every appearance. So let's get into it. Number 10. Charlize Theron, South Africa. We're kicking things off with a woman who can switch from glamorous queen to post-apocalyptic warrior faster than you can say action. Charlize Theron, born in Benoni, South Africa, didn't just walk into Hollywood, she stormed in like a final boss battle. Oscar winner, producer, action icon. Her on-screen intensity alone could make you admit to things you didn't even do. And if this is how we're starting the list, just wait till you see what's waiting at number 9. Number 9. Djimon Hounsou, Benin. At number 9, we've got a man whose voice deserves its own Hollywood payroll. Born in Cotonou, Benin, Djimon Hounsou went from Paris model to cinematic powerhouse. Gladiator, Blood Diamond, Amistad, Guardians of the Galaxy. Every role he touches turns into a lesson in raw intensity. 2 Oscar nominations. Zero Fear. Infinite Presence. If this is number 9, then number 8 is about to feel like a royal entrance. Number 8. John Kani, South Africa. Coming in at number 8 is theatre royalty. John Kani, born in New Brighton, South Africa, didn't just appear in Black Panther, he blessed it. He played King T'Chaka with the kind of presence that makes you instinctively sit up straighter. He's a master storyteller, activist, and a living legend whose influence spans decades. And the flex of all flexes, his real-life son played his younger version in the film. That's not a role, that's heritage in HD. And if number 8 brought you royalty, number 7 is about to walk in dripping with charisma. Number 7, Idris Elba, Sierra Leone and Ghana. At number 7, we have the man, the myth, the walking cologne advertisement, Idris Elba. Now yes, he was born in London, but his bloodline is pure West African power. Sierra Leonean father, Ghanaian mother. That's double the ancestry, double the swagger, double the I could be James Bond if they'd stop playing. Luther Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom, The Suicide Squad, Beast, Hobbs and Shaw, Thor. This man has played everything, from a tortured detective to a literal Norse god's all-seeing best friend, because apparently even in mythology, Africa still wins. And that voice alone, could solve global conflict. But hey, if number 7 is shaking Hollywood like that, wait till you meet the African queen, holding down number 6. Number 6, Lupita Nyong'o, Kenya. Number 6 is none other than Lupita Nyong'o. Elegance, excellence, and emotional range packaged in one Kenyan superstar. Born in Mexico, but raised in Kenya, Lupita didn't just enter Hollywood, she entered and immediately took home an Oscar. 12 Years a Slave. Oscar, boom, one movie, one win, one global mic drop. Then she said, you know what? Let me join Wakanda too, and became Nakia in Black Panther, proving that she can carry action, drama, and heart all at once. Oh, and she's an author, a fashion icon, and a cultural powerhouse. If versatility was a human being, it would introduce itself as Lupita. Now, if number 6 is this powerful, brace yourself, because number 5 has been stealing scenes since before some of your favorite actors learned how to memorize a script. Number 5, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Nigeria. Landing at number 5 is the man whose name you still pronounce with confidence, even if you're low-key unsure. Chiwetel Ejiofor, born in London to Nigerian parents, is what happens when acting talent goes from gifted to unfair advantage. 12 Years a Slave, Doctor Strange, The Martian, Children of Men. The man can deliver pain, anger, wisdom, and spiritual calm in the same scene without breaking a sweat. He was nominated for an Oscar, and honestly, the only reason he didn't win was because the Academy wasn't ready for that level of intensity. This is the guy directors call when they need someone who can perform a monologue so emotionally powerful it recharges your soul. And if you think number 5 is elite, number 4 is about to hit you with global superstardom straight from West Africa. Number 4, John Boyega, Nigeria. Sliding into number 4 with light-speed energy is John Boyega, the man who took his Nigerian roots and blasted them straight into the Star Wars universe. Born in London to Nigerian parents, Boyega didn't just join Hollywood, he joined one of the biggest franchises on Earth and instantly became a fan favorite as Finn. A stormtrooper who defected, a rebel with charisma, a dude who somehow made breathing heavily in battle scenes look cool? Yes, yes, and absolutely yes. From Attack the Block to Star Wars to The Woman King, Boyega brings that Lagos meets London fire to every role. And let's be honest, he talks with the confidence of a man whose jollof rice has never disappointed anyone. But if number 4 is piloting starships, number 3 is rewriting Hollywood history books. Number 3, Danai Gurira, Zimbabwe. Number 3 is the woman who can steal a scene with just a stare, Danai Gurira. Born in Iowa but raised in Zimbabwe, Danai is a triple threat: actress, playwright, and cultural powerhouse. You know her as Michonne in The Walking Dead, the Katana Queen, Okoye in Black Panther, the general who could beat 95% of Hollywood with one eyebrow raise. A Tony-nominated playwright whose work screams authenticity and brilliance. She carries Zimbabwean strength, discipline, and cultural pride like a superhero cape, and no one does intensity like she does. Every role she touches becomes iconic. But now, breathe. Because if Danai is at number 3, you already know number 2 is a continental giant. Number 2, Trevor Noah, South Africa. Coming in at number 2 is the man who made the world laugh, think, argue, and Google South African politics at 2 a.m. Trevor Noah isn't just a comedian, he's a global voice. Born in Johannesburg to a South African Xhosa mother and a Swiss father, Trevor grew up literally born a crime under apartheid and turned that journey into a comedic superpower. Host of The Daily Show, author of the best-selling memoir Born a Crime, one of the most intelligent, sharp-witted commentators in entertainment. Trevor didn't conquer Hollywood through acting. He conquered it through storytelling, comedy, clarity, and the kind of charm that makes world leaders look nervous during interviews. But if this comedic titan is number 2, then number 1 has to be someone so iconic, so world-shaking, so undeniably African, that Hollywood will never be the same without them. Number 1, Beyoncé, Nigeria, West Africa ancestry. Standing triumphantly at number 1 is the woman whose name doesn't just echo across Hollywood. It reverberates through global culture. Beyoncé Giselle Knowles Carter. You knew this was coming. Hollywood knew this was coming. Honestly, the whole planet knew this was coming. Born in Houston with deep West African roots, particularly tracing back to Nigeria and other parts of West Africa, Beyoncé is the perfect example of how African heritage can transcend borders and transform entire industries. Let's be clear. Beyoncé doesn't fit into Hollywood. Hollywood adjusts itself around her. This is a woman who dominated music with a career stacked so high with Grammys she could build a staircase, broke into film, and instantly started dropping award-worthy performances, played Nala in The Lion King like she actually owned the savannah, delivered Dreamgirls with enough vocal power to knock the lights out of every theater in the country, and in Cadillac Records embodied Etta James with such raw emotion that even critics had nothing left to critique. But the real cultural earthquake came with Black is King. That wasn't a movie. It wasn't even a visual album. It was a global revelation. Beyoncé used Disney's platform, Disney, to shine a spotlight on African designers, elevate African artists into global recognition, employ African directors, stylists, choreographers, models, historians, showcase African mythology, symbolism, royalty, and cosmology, represent Black identity not as struggle, but as majesty. Every frame looked like it was dipped in gold, kissed by ancestors, and delivered with the message, Africa is not the past, Africa is the blueprint. And then she followed that with Renaissance, a cultural movement celebrating Blackness, queerness, history, futurism, and global intersectionality, showing once again that African roots don't limit creativity. They expand it infinitely. Whether she's acting, directing, producing, or reinventing entire genres, Beyoncé is the blueprint for global, African-rooted excellence. She's not just a celebrity. She's an era, a phenomenon, a generational force. That's why Beyoncé is #1. The purest example of African ancestry shaping the world's biggest stages with unstoppable brilliance. And that completes our countdown of Hollywood's greatest African stars, a lineup so powerful that if you removed them from the entertainment industry, Hollywood would need immediate therapy. But what makes these names extraordinary isn't just the awards, the roles, or the box office numbers. It's the stories behind them. Families who crossed continents, cultures carried through generations, traditions passed down across oceans, childhoods spent in villages, cities, and countries many people can't even locate on a map, talents sharpened by struggle, heritage, and unshakable pride, and dreams so big they couldn't stay local. They had to go global. These celebrities didn't just make it, they redefined what making it means, because Africa isn't just a birthplace, it's an engine, a catalyst, a creative superpower that the world is finally waking up to. And Hollywood is better because Africa showed up. So if you're proud, shocked, inspired, or just ready to dive even deeper into Africa's impact on global culture, do me one favor. Hit the like button like you're stamping your passport. Subscribe like you're joining the winning team. And drop a comment telling me which African celebrity you think deserves the spotlight next. Because trust me, this is only the beginning. Africa has millions more stories, millions more talents, millions more legends waiting for their countdown. And we're just getting started.